Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Kilos and Cosplay. My name is Sydney, and today we are doing a Figure Friday. It's been a little while since I've done one, so we're definitely due for it. I will say all of these figures are kind of like from the last time I filmed one to now, so I just kind of picked ones that I thought looked really good, that I really wanted to talk about, just kind of get back on track, but there's still a lot of really good ones. I will also put timestamps if you are only wanting to see the Nendoroids, the scale figures, or especially the 1/4 and like kind of native binding ones, so you can kind of follow that timestamp, because I know not everybody cares about like Nendoroids or like the first part, but I just care about the scales, so I'll pop that there, make it a little easier. But alright, let's just go ahead and hop into it. There's a lot of really good ones that I'm super excited to talk about. So recently the Hunter x Hunter ones got a re-release, super excited. All of the ones that have been out have gotten a re-release and they are available for pre-order now, so definitely pick those up if you missed them last time or you don't want to pay that aftermarket. I know I definitely am picking up all of them. So of course we have gone, they're so cute. They just look adorable. And I'm just so glad that they finally decided to do the re-release. I really love this one, like this part. So I might do that when I get them posing like that, but I don't know. They're all just so cool. And then of course we got Killua. They're just adorable. Like, I will say these ones are very cute. I'm glad that also when they re-release, they typically re-release with a bonus, and the price usually doesn't go up that much more. Obviously it definitely did a bit from the original release in 2020, but yeah, I'm very excited. And then we'll just kind of do a quick run through all of them. So we got Kurapika. I'm torn on how I want to pose him as well. I definitely want the chains fry out, but I'm just so excited about these. Like, they just make me so happy. And then of course the best we have Crollo. Very excited about that one. I was really hoping that they would also re-release them, since they were re-releasing Gon and Killua. Like, he's just so fine. So you can't wait to have his and not have to pay the aftermarket. Moving in, if we have any Twist fans, I do collect all the Twist of Wonderland Nendoroids, and I do want to collect all the scale figures as well. So we are winding down to how many Nendoroids are left in the collection, because I mean they literally made Nendoroids of like everybody. So we have Sibek. I feel like I don't know how to say his name but I'm so excited. I'm posing him. I love this. This is my favorite. This is really what like sold me, is the fact that he is holding a picture of Melodius? I don't know how to say his name either. Actually, I don't think I've done their storyline yet, so I haven't got to that point in the game. I'm kind of slowly working my way through it, but super excited. I think they look so good. Like, these are some of my favorite like Nendoroids that they have ever made. I think all the Twist ones look super good. And they also released Silver. Oh, that's so cute. Like, I feel like they don't have a ton of accessories, I will say, but I feel like they have enough to still really capture like the personality and the stories. I think the last one we're waiting for is it Lilia? I think is his name. So we're almost done. Almost there, thank God. I will say these are a fight to collect. If you ever do want to collect them, you do have to get them from like Nen Game or Hobby Genki. Ami will not carry them because I believe they're made by Aniplex. Yes. So, or the distributor is Aniplex, so it's kind of hard to get. So, and they are sometimes a fight to get. Like, they will sell out on these sites and then like release a random little batch out of nowhere and then it's out. So if you do miss it, you can always sign up on like Nen Game and stuff like that, their email notifications, and they will let you know when it's back in stock. I personally like to always have something that I can do an app or like a pay later with. So both of those sites do. Hobby Genki kind of just like runs out real quick though. I don't know if they only do it for like a limited time or for a limited amount, because I wasn't able to find it on their site, so I didn't order from them. I think I did get these ones on an in-game because they did have the pay later option. Alright, moving on. I don't know anything about this character. I think this is a game, but it seemed like a lot of people were really excited about it in like Good Smiles comments, and so I decided to throw that on here for anybody that may be a fan of this series. This seems like a very loved character. I think it actually looks really cute. Like, this is probably my favorite part. Like, I love that it's holding like the little like star thing. But yeah, no, this is actually a very cute character, so I can see why it's well loved. But if there is any fans, there is a wonderful little Nendoroid out. Up next, Bungo Stray Dogs, we have Ango. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I do actually want to pick them up just to pose them all like this. Like, I will need to go back and pick up the like Port Mafia Donzai, because I did have it ordered, but then I ended up canceling it because I'm like, I was very torn if I want to collect them. I gotta say, I'm still kind of torn if I want to collect the Bungo Stray Dogs and Nendoroids, but I do really like them, and they come with pre-order bonuses, so I decided I will pre-order it. In worst case scenario, if I really change my mind, it's not a big deal. But I do like all the little accessories that were given. I think the pre-order bonus is tomato juice. And then staying with the Bungo Stray Dogs, we have Oda. I actually really like love him, so I'm very excited for his, like, probably more than the other one. I definitely have a soft spot for him, but I think also they did really good with the accessories. I don't know why this wasn't just, why this is a bonus anyways and not just included, because I think it's just the extra, like, so you can have 2 of them. Yeah, but I still just like feel like, why not just include that? Like, I don't feel like that really should be a pre-order bonus in my opinion. Moving on, they do have the Nagatoro one. I really don't like the series, I'm gonna be honest, so I don't see myself picking that up, but I do know there are people that love this character. I do think they did a really good job though capturing her face on like all the face plates, so I will say they did really good with that. And I do love the little cat ears and mittens. I think that's also really great, but I think overall they really did capture this character really well. Up next, they do have the Samurai Champloo Mugen. I'm hoping we will get the other 2 characters. I think it's Jin and Fu, so hoping we get that. I will say I am not very impressed, because like they really just were like, we're not gonna give them like any accessories. I feel like they did the absolute bare minimum, which is sad for a series that already doesn't get like a lot of love and figures and stuff like that, so that is just like disappointing. But I still definitely want to pick this up because I do really like the series and I do really like Mugen, so just fingers crossed. I'm assuming we would get the rest. I think it would be really dumb for them to not, but you never know. And then moving on to what is my favorite part of the Nendoroids, the MDZS. So we have Weibexen, and then we'll also Lanwaji. In the Year of the Rabbit version, they are making them. Like, I have like up here, you can kind of see the Nendoroid dolls. Then I also have the actual ones with the boat, like the deluxe special edition or whatever one. And then I also have the other Weibexen or Weibexen from in like his other form or whatever. I mean, I will say I struggle to keep track of how like that whole world works, but this is just so cute. You know what, they can take my money, that's fine. I'm a sucker. You got me. The stinking little cute little bunny glove with the little, look at the eye. The eye has a bunny shape for like, what is that, I don't know what that part would be called. Anyways, that is just so precious. And then of course here we also have Lawaji, and they come with these cute hats, and like look at the bunny faces are perfect. Of course you have the, also in Lawaji's eyes, he also has little bunnies and look. And then they also get a little chubby bunny to hold. Like the face plates are just too adorable. Like, I am a sucker. They have suckered me in 1000%. Already pre-ordered. It will not cancel that, like, ever. Like, oh, just look how cute. They did such a good job. Oh, look at the little faceplate. Oh, little bunny. It's so good. And the hats, though, are absolute perfection, so must have. Must have. All right, moving on to kind of like prize figure pop-up parade part, I guess. Starting us off, we do have the Tsukushima pop-up parade. I personally really don't like his pop-up parade. I don't really like the pose and whatever they chose for him. I don't know, it looks really awkward, and it kind of just makes him look like an old lady. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of like a grandma being like pulling her glasses down, being disappointed. I just think they really did him dirty here. So sorry, Tsukushima fans. they really just messed that up. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the only pop-up parade. So now we also have the TENITOL line by FuRyu. These are the Tokyo Revengers ones. So we have FuRyu, and then Baji, but I think they did fantastic with Baji. Not super impressed with FuRyu. I don't know, it's his face or something I don't like about it, but I do love this concept. So I am very torn on picking it up later. It's not like something I'm gonna pre-order, because I do want to see pictures and see kind of how they actually turn out from this line. I think this line is pretty good. It's like kind of a more affordable one. It's kind of like a step up from prize figures, so if you're wanting something like that, I think these are really great, and I do love that they do try to make the bases look really good. There's just something missing on his, in my opinion. And then Baji, they did a fantastic job. I think this is amazing. I wish that they did as an amazing job with FuRyu, but his face, like everything about this one just looks perfect. I love it. I'm very torn on picking it up, but I feel like you can't have one without the other, and I'm just not completely in love with FuRyu, so again, just gonna wait, kind of see how they are, because they aren't like super cheap. Like, they're definitely still a little pricey, so we'll see. All right, we will move into the ones that I don't love the most, and then go to the ones I really like. So starting us off, we do have from Fat Company some more Demon Slayer ones. We have Sabato. I just think they made this look like a prize figure. Like, man, that seam line in his hair, oh my goodness. And like just the seams on even like this, like, I forget what these are called, but that part, like, it just, like, it does not look good. And that's so disappointing. Like, and they also have the other girl, I don't remember her name, but I honestly kind of just like want to cover both of them right here, because I don't want to waste time on two figures I don't really like. But neither of them look that good. Like, obviously they're going to be painted better than a normal prize figure, but I personally think you're better off just getting prize figures of these characters as opposed to paying, what, 18,000 yen and then waiting until April next year. But then it's probably going to get delayed because it's Fat Company, so you probably won't see it for a long time. And it doesn't even, like, there's no guarantee that it's even going to look good. I just think these aren't that impressive, and also Demon Slayer, like, figures usually tank, so you are probably better off waiting to, one, see if it turns out good, and two, you can probably get it for a cheaper price. Like, they all really tank really badly. Moving on to ones that I was very excited about but ended up being super disappointed in. So we have the FNX Danzai. I think he looks okay, especially compared to Chuya. But I really do not like the color scheme. Like, Chuya looks awful. Like, and to me, it would look so incomplete to just get Danzai and not get Chuya. Like, I just feel like how awkward would that look? At least in my opinion. It just would look so incomplete. But like, what is that pose? Why is there a pole in a weird spot on Chuya? Chuya looks awful. Like, see, Danzai, I feel like overall his face doesn't look bad, but I really also don't feel like it looks like Danzai. So these were, ooh, especially from the, oh my god, he looks really bad from that angle. It just does not look good. And then also, for them asking 25,000 yen, please, no. It needs to be amazing to be worth that. And it's such a disappointment because I was really excited. I thought these were going to turn out fantastic. And then they end up just falling flat. So we can get like a quick close-up of Chuya. Like, oh my god, what did you do to him? I am not like the biggest Bungo Stray Dogs fan, and I'm still kind of behind on the series, so I only know about Chuya a little bit. But even I can identify that this looks awful. The color schemes is, ooh, like this like pinkish red just does not go with the blue background. I mean, honestly, kind of glad sometimes when figure companies like flop, because I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to spend that money. But they just really did an awful, awful job on it. Then moving into, I've never heard of this company. This is the Maid Dragon one, Toru Kentendo? I've never heard of them. I just think, I know a lot of people I think really loved this figure, but like I just think it looks really, really awkward, like in my opinion. I'm probably not the fan base for them anyways, but I just think there's probably better figures of these characters out there anyways. I mean, if you're just here strictly for the chest, fair enough. This is the perfect figure for you, but I just think it looks like so awkward because you can't even like, she genuinely looks armless. And I don't know, I think it looks so weird. I'm moving into this blue lock one of Batra that I was really excited for. Honestly, didn't even know it was a scale. It looks that bad. So we have F-Nex, a 1/7 scale. Of course, they finally do something that I really was not expecting them to do. Scales up. I really did not expect blue lock scales. And maybe it should have stayed that way. Because these look horrible. And I'm just curious how they're going to do the base. Like, I know the hair is supposed to be flowing, but my god, why did you do that? Why? Why did you do that? That looks horrible. It looks really awkward. This straight up looks like a prize figure. Everything honestly just looks horrible on this, and that is so disappointing because I love Batra. I would 1000% would have got it. And then they have the audacity to ask for 22,000 yen for that. For it looking like that, looking crusty, looking like a prize figure. I just don't know why they made it. I could have cried seeing that. That was horrendous. But on the opposite end, they did do a Nagi one, which, again, these are very expensive. I probably am not going to pre-order. I'm going to wait and see because I'm really interested in what they're going to do with the base before I make the decision. Because I do think Nagi actually looks pretty good. And I like that he doesn't have to have like a sport beam. Like, this is like honestly a really good use of kind of adding like elements to it. I think that's honestly fantastic. Like, this is the way to do it, like adding support to him but also making it still look really unique and cool. I think his face actually looks really good. I know some people didn't like it, but honestly I think he looks looks really good. And so I am gonna wait, but I might end up picking this one up because, like, again, at 22,000 yen, I don't know if I'm ready to dedicate to a potential really bad flop. But overall, I am considering picking him up. I do think he looks 1,000 times better than Batra, so we'll see. I'm hoping also maybe other companies will pick up and do a blue lock like one, or like actual scales. So we'll see, but this one is definitely a potential because I really love Nagi. Then we also have this Fate Grand Order one. I think it looks alright. I do think her bonus face is pretty cute, but I just feel like I never really fully like the dress styles that they go with for any of the characters. Like, any of, like, yes, I know they had that like one that had like all, like, there's like 3 of the girls on it. I really did not like their outfits. So that always kind of like disappoints me because I do think they do look really cute, but personally I think she does have better and cuter figures out there. Like, I do actually really love the one where she's sitting on like a couch. Like, I'll put a picture up of what I'm talking about. I think it's by like Aquamarine or something like that, and Good Smile. I think that one actually looks really, really good. This one, I don't know. I'm very torn. Like, I do like the base, I do like the kind of concept, but I just never really think they look that good. In my opinion, they kind of look cheap. And then we have a Shibuya Scramble. We finally have Nino. Again, I really do not like this line, but I will say she is probably the best looking one that I've seen out of this line. I think it looks really dynamic, really cute. I really like the shading or whatever they're doing with her hair. And I do think this is probably the prettier dress, the prettier color scheme, and just style overall. Still not something I would pay an arm and a leg for. 27,000 yen, yikes. But I do think this actually is probably my favorite that they have out of this whole collection. And I think they did a fantastic job on this one. But again, like the colors with like the background, I don't know. I've been a hater on this line enough. Then up next we have, I think it's the Wandering Witch, Elena. I love all her figures. I honestly think she has some of the coolest and like prettiest figures. I think she would look really good with like, kind of like if you did like kind of a scheme with like if you have any of the Witch Hat Atelier figures, like those are so, I'm really hoping they re-release those, but that's a whole different topic. But I'll post on the screen what I'm thinking. I just feel like that'd be kind of like a cute, like magic-y kind of girl collection. I just think that would look really good. Like, for some reason, I just feel like that'd be like a really cool shelf. But I will say, I love all of her figures. I think she's a very cute character. I do need to watch the show. But I'm always really impressed with what they do. They do such beautiful shading and such gorgeous like pieces to really add to her like design, and like the base looks fantastic, like gorgeous color scheme too. Then moving into a My Hero Academia one, we have Mariko. She is in Art FXJ one, so I do think her figure looks really good. I'm actually kind of tempted to get it. I actually haven't even watched up to the point where she is actually in it, but I just love how muscular she is, and she's just such a cool character overall. I really love her character design. So I'm very tempted to pick this one up. I might. It's not something I would pre-order, but they did a fantastic job with this, I will say. And then up next we have this like original bunny, which I think it's by Union Creative, and they're such a hit or miss company. I think it's alright. I don't really like what they did with like, I don't like the painted on kind of tights. But I do like this tie situation. I think it looks really cool, and like I like the bunny at the end. I think it looks really cute. She's a very cute character. I just don't feel like she's like special enough to withstand the game of the bunny girl. Like, there's so many high expectations with bunny girls nowadays that it's kind of like you really gotta stand out. But for her price of like 16,000 yen, I don't think that's too bad. I just don't think this is something super special. And then another Union Creative, we do have the guitar girl. I do really like her outfit, and I do like the guitar. I just think she looks really cool. Skin, still not something I'm probably gonna go out of my way to pick up, but I love like the hair clip and just like this like dress kind of thing going on. I don't know, I like the kind of like messy look of it. I just think it looks super cute. I really like her sweater. Everything does look really good, but again, not something I will probably pick up. But I am tempted. I am very excited to see what she looks like, and then I might decide from there. But I don't know. I just kind of like it. It's like such a good like put together frumpiness. It's so good. Then we also have this Blue Archive one, a 1/7 bunny girl. I am actually really tempted to pick this one up. I have loved it since the prototype, and I just think it looks so good. Like the whole scheme of it and her jacket, the base, I think she would look really good with like, I have this Date Alive Kurumi? Is that her name? I'm blanking on her name. She has like a bazillion figures, but I will post the one I'm talking about, and I think they look really good together. Like that kind of casino vibe. I think I will probably end up picking this one up. I love the band-aid on the knee. Like, this figure just looks like messy, but like put together so well. She does come with another face plate, which I do actually really love. So I love the shiny like suit. Like, everything looks good, and I usually don't like the kind of like smaller characters, but I think they did a really fantastic job with her. And like, this jacket is just amazing. So, oh my god, look at like the details to it. And like, again, the band-aid on the heel, relatable. That's just relatable. God, she looks so good. So I think I will end up pre-ordering this one. The more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. It's fantastic. And like, god, they did such a good job making that suit look shiny too. Like, that's just absolutely insane. Like, this, I usually try not to collect like 1/7 scales or like anything other than 1/4 scales for bunny girls, just because like you gotta put a limit somewhere. But I don't think I can pass this one up. It looks so good. And I feel like she's pretty popular with like over 26,000 hits. So if you want to pick her up, I would highly recommend possibly pre-ordering her. She is a little more expensive, and she does come out in like a really bad month for me. But we'll see. I might have to make it work. I might have to cancel like things or move things around. Alright, and then we have this really cool Prism Wing 1/7 scale of Mikey. This one's good. This is really, really good. I did pre-order this one. I think it looks amazing, super dynamic, really like amazing like flow to it. There is 2 options if you don't want the Majin logo on it. So I always usually order any of my Tokyo Revenger stuff from AmiAmi, and they will have the Majin symbol on there. It just looks so good, and it's so like fitting to the character. I think these are amazing. And honestly, I was scared about what the price would be, but 27,000 yen, that is not bad. Especially when like Freeing has the 1/8, I believe, ones, the ring style, and that like is like 30,000 yen. I just think this is so much more dynamic and looks so good. I think Prism Ring will deliver in quality. I don't think I own any figures from them, but I have faith. So I'm super excited about this one. This looks fantastic. So with that price tag too, it was an instant pre-order for me, because I thought for sure it was gonna be like way higher, but I really don't think that's that bad. And then we have this really pretty, I think it's like a non-scale figure. It's a Fate Grand Order one, and it is made by Flare. I will say, this is very cute, and I love the extra face. I was tempted to pick this up, but then I remembered she has a Freeing bunny coming out, so I'm not gonna be bothering with this, but I do think this is actually a really gorgeous piece. Again, pink tail, everything, like, it's just a very beautiful piece. I do think it's fantastic, and that bonus face plate is just perfect. Alright, moving on to the 1/4 scales. We do have Miku in the FNX line, where they have the very highly expensive $1,000 beautiful real Komodo ones. She's gorgeous. I mean, all of them are always gorgeous. I think they do an amazing job with these. They better do an amazing job with these if they're gonna cost $1,000, like, let's be honest. I definitely think this is a figure for the, like, super Miku fan. Cause my god, that price, but it's gorgeous. I can see why they can get away with selling him for as much as they do, because this is, I mean, it's stunning. These are beautiful. I wish I could afford them, but that ain't gonna happen. Right, moving into the Freeing 1/4 bunnies from a couple of Cools. I am always butchering that that show. I don't think I've ever finishing it. I think it's a very alright series, but I do think these bunnies are very cute. So we do have the Erica one. I think she is adorable. They're very cute. I think they did a great job, like, kind of playing up their personalities. I probably will be skipping on these, but I'm kind of tempted though, because I really actually do like it, even though it's kind of more simple. I think it's like a really pretty, like, color scheme. I don't know, I do like them. So I'm very torn. Like, I don't know, I just also really like how this, like, her, like, bunny suit sculpted, like, I don't know why it, like, looks different. I don't know, I think they did, like, such a good job on, like, her face sculpt and everything, too. So I might pick her up on the aftermarket. And then they have Sashi. Sashi? Yeah. I actually really like hers, too. And usually I don't like these, like, more plain suits, but, like, I just think they look really cute. And, like, I think I kind of hope they, like, make a base that they could go on together, because I think that would, like, be perfect. And up next they do have the original characters, Natsume. I know they sold, I think, 1/7 scale versions or something of this character, maybe like another company. I didn't really like that one either. And I really don't like this, like, look. I don't like maybe her, like, design or something. They're both just, in my opinion, very plain. But they are cast off. And I think Bring did that because they knew that these were very plain figures and they might not sell well without that feature, I'm not gonna lie. I think I don't know, I just don't really like how they look. I'm not gonna lie, they're just too simple for me. If anything, I do like the, like, darker haired character more. I really like her kind of, like, shine to her suit, but they're just kind of whatever to me. I know some people are really excited about them, but really Fring was like, we gotta do something to make these sales work. And we can do a quick look of the other one as well. Again, cast off. Honestly, the only, in my opinion, super redeeming quality of this. But yeah, they're just kind of alright, especially, like, 36,000 yen. And then we have this very cute 1/4 scale Azurlane one. I actually do really like this. I love, like, her hair color, and I love the, like, outfit they put her in. It looks gorgeous. I like these little donuts. That's cute. Oh, is that, like, she holding something? I've never noticed that before. Okay. It's like a little, like, lotion or something. I love the bunny slippers too as well. She is one that I haven't pre-ordered. I don't know if I will. Again, might be one that I decide to pick up later, but she's very cute. It's just really hard to display laying down ones, but her hair color is gorgeous, especially with everything else. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful figure. And then we do have another Azurlane bunny, or another Azurlane 1/4 scale. I think she's cute. I like her red bottoms. I like the ears and everything. Again, kind of cute little outfit. But I don't like the tail. It just looks off, very awkward. I personally feel like they should have done a pink tail. I think that would have really kind of elevated it, because this kind of looks, I'm not gonna lie, kind of gross. It just looks really awkward, but I think a pink tail would have really set it off. Like, it just blends in too much, in my opinion, but I do like everything else. Just a pink tail would have really just took it to another level, but not having that kind of ruins it for me. So I probably will be passing on this, but she is a cutie. And then we actually have another Mirka one. This is a 1/4 from Freeing. She looks so good. I actually really love this a lot. I don't think I love my hero enough to own, like, 1/4 scales, but I will say she looks dope. She looks amazing. I don't know, I think she's such a great character. But if you do want to own a 1/4 scale, I do think this is a gorgeous piece. And I do love, I mean, you couldn't really put her in a bunny suit. She's kind of already in a bunny suit. The ultimate bunny suit. Alright, so next we will be moving into the 18+ category of the native binding ones like that. So starting us off, we do have this one. I actually really love this, like, design. And I usually won't pick up, like, non 1/4 scales from binding, but this one I'm very torn on making an exception for. I think she's gorgeous. I love her face. The outfit and, like, design is just beautiful. I'll try to click through this quickly, but, like, I think she even looks better than, like, her illustration. No, she really does. Like, her face looks kind of awkward in the illustration, but this is beautiful. I think she is kind of one that you will always have kind of exposed. So fair warning on that. but I will say I am very obsessed with this design, but I had to talk myself out of it. This other 1/4 scale, this isn't a native or binding one, I just kind of forgot about it. But they have this really cute nurse one. I believe this character is from a game, so this is by Hobby Stock. I don't think I own any figures made by them, so I don't know on the quality, but the nurse one that they have are like, actually I don't think Hobby Stock released the other nurse one. I don't remember who did that one, but I don't know the quality on this, but I do really love this design. I would love the bonus faceplate. If I can't get it, whatever, it's kind of an exclusive to Hobby Stock. But I did see one pop up on Nendoroids game, and it's saying soon available, so I don't know. And it does hike up the price, so very torn on that, but I will say this actually looks really good. I've been really I kind of stayed away from like the nurse ones for a while because I don't really like the like kind of occupation ones like that. But I do think they look really cute, and I think they're releasing like a whole line of this art. I don't know if I was hoping it would be on here, but I do think there is more to come with these, and I think they would all look really good together, so I am going to be ordering this one for sure. Back to the native binding ones. There is this really pretty, another original character, Julia. She kind of reminds me of, I think it's one of those characters from Genshin Impact. I kind of forgot her name, but she's like that little like zombie girl. She's like a Dojin version of that. But I just think the like underwear part looks a little awkward. Like I think it's kind of supposed to emulate kind of like, I don't know if that's like underwear that they kind of wore back then. That's what it reminds me of, but I am really obsessed with her design. I'm not gonna pick it up. I almost did. I very much considered it, but I think I will be passing, but she does look really cool, and I really like the color scheme. I just can't get it out of my head how much she reminds me of that Genshin character, and it makes me a little uncomfortable. Then the first 1/4 from Native. I did end up ordering this one. I do really like it a lot, actually. I do actually really like this a lot. She looks gorgeous, like, but I think she actually looks really good without like the actual outfit, and I usually never feel that way. I think the outfit looks okay, but like I just think it looks so much better without it. I love the white like stockings, I love her hair color, and I love the little cat ears, so she was one that I did cave and pre-ordered, because if you don't pre-order from, I always like have a fear of missing out on those, because it's like if you don't pre-order whatever binding native one you want, you're gonna really struggle to get it. And I always figure if I really hate it I can sell it, but I just thought she looked so cute, so I did cave. Then we have this other 1/4 one. I don't really like it. I don't get the stockings with the swimsuit. I think if they didn't do a swimsuit, I would like it a lot more. I do like her shorter hair. I just think the swimsuit looks really, really awkward. I feel like maybe it should like a maid outfit, because like this kind of gives me those like maid vibes. I think that would look really good, but otherwise I just think it's kind of an awkward looking one, and just also kind of too plain because of that. I think it's just like the swimsuit's so ugly. Like I know they're going for kind of like, I don't know if that's like a school swimsuit or I don't know what it is, but it looks really awkward to me. I just think it would have been better to do a different type of design, or maybe even just a different color. I believe this is the last one we'll be talking about. I did pre-order this one. I love this so much. She looks incredible, and I think she'd pair up so well with the freeing Kelly bunny that they have. I'll post a picture of the one I'm talking about, but it makes me want to go and try to find her so I can pair them together, because I just think they would look so good together. Like, to me, this is how you really like add kind of like a really cool streetwear vibe to it. I think the shoes or some better feet look a little awkward, but everything else looks incredible. I love her hair. I love the light blushing. The outfit's just so cool and unique. She looks amazing, so I am very excited about this one. Love the sleeves. Just, she's so cute. Like, I like instantly, like as soon as I saw, I'm like, yes, I am going to pre-order that one. That is an absolute need. So gorgeous. I love the art. Like, I kind of almost just want to print also of the art, but I think they did a fantastic job with this one, so incredibly excited for her. She looks so cute. But alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I know it's kind of a longer video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Let me know in the comments what you guys are excited for out of any of these releases. Let me know if you pre-ordered any of them. But alright, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.